Sorry for the delay, folks. I was going to start the net, but then my mother came storming in, and she was quite angry. But now that I've got her all settled down, I'm going to get the net started shortly, folks, so stand by. Alrighty, folks, sorry for the long wait. We're almost ready to get started, so hang in there. Alright, folks. Sorry for the long wait. Yeah, my mother came, like I said earlier, my mother came in. She came storming in. She was really angry. And she basically forced me to stop everything I was doing so I can take care of whatever that is that she wanted me to do. And by the time that was done, well, yeah, I had to resume doing all the prep work for the net. So it is what it is. Alright, we're gonna get things started now. Alright, we're gonna stop that from playing. We're gonna go over here, enable the audio. Okay, I think we got audio. I'm gonna drag this sucker over here. If any of you are chatting, I'll get you in just a moment. Okay, let me get to the other window. Okay. Again, sorry for the long wait. Okay. Alright, I think we're good to go. So give me one more sec here. I gotta get on the Discord and let folks know. Okay, perfect. Hello, everyone. Whoa, sorry for the echo there. Whoops. I am Kimberly, Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar, your net control operator. Welcome to the Pride Radio Group Net. Let me start over. Welcome to the Pride Radio Group Net. I'm Kimberly, Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar, your net control operator. My pronouns are she, her. This net is a roundtable for general discussions and friendly chats. Please direct all calls through the net control station. We meet every Sunday at 2 a.m. coordinated at Universal Time, which we are late for. Before we begin, is there any emergency or priority traffic? If there is an emergency at any time, please let us know and we will assist you promptly. This net is a safe place for members of the LGBTQ+ community and their allies to connect over the airwaves. It is open to all licensed amateur radio operators without the need for membership. We also welcome third-party traffic. Speaking of memberships, the Pride Radio Group fosters an inclusive environment for learning, experimenting, and enjoying radio communications. We encourage, promote, and support diversity within the wider radio community. We share our experiences and knowledge, celebrate Pride on the air, and welcome all individuals. To learn more about the Pride Radio Group, join us, and gain access to our Discord chat room, visit prideradio.group. That is prideradio.group, or check out Victor Kilo 3 Papa Romeo Golf or Kilo 3 Papa Romeo Golf on QRZ. Membership is free and all are welcome, regardless of who you are and who you love, unless you harbor hatred towards us, of course. Let me take a pause real quick. This net is being relayed on the Pride Radio Network and its affiliated systems, including All-Star, Echolink, IRLP, DMR, YSF Reflector, WiresX, M17, NXDN, P25, D-Star, and Zello. It is also streamed live on Broadcastify, Icecast, and my YouTube channel, which you can find by searching for my call sign, Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar. For information on how to connect to this network or access our live streams, visit PrideRadioNetwork.com. That is PrideRadioNetwork.com. And I forgot to update my script to include our recently added Hams over IP and Ham Shack hotline connections. which both are also available for use to access this network. You can also track and follow this net by downloading NetLogger for Windows, Linux, or Mac OS from netlogger.org. NetLogger allows you to log into the net, view call signs in real time, basically it lets you it lets you see the call signs pop up as I enter them in. It's pretty neat. You should go check it out. If you're on Android or iPhone users, there is a third-party program called On-Air Net Scraper that will allow you to have access to the NetLogger network. Again, it is called On-Air Net Scraper for you Android and iPhone users out there. Now, before we start tonight's net, do we have any news announcements or other items to share with the net and the Pride Radio group? Alright, I do have one announcement. Currently, WiresX and Zello are offline until further notice because the little PC that controlled those two nodes has failed. So we have no WiresX or no Zello until I'm able to get that issue sorted. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's take check-ins for the Pride Radio Group Net. We'll begin with mobile stations, those short on time, and those who are in and out. If you fall into any of these categories, come forward with your call signs slowly, twice, and phonetically. Feel free to share your pronouns as well. This is Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar, and I'm standing by for check-ins from mobile, short on time, and in and out stations.
This is MW7SJK, that's Mike Whiskey 7 Foxtrot Julia Kilo. I'm a transfer and go by C4. The name is Glenn. I have recently spoken to you before, Kimberly, a while back, regarding taking videos to physical Pride events, I don't know if you remember. Over to you.
Alright, we have Mike Whiskey 7, Foxtrot, Juliet Kilo, got you down. Any other mobile short on time and in and out stations? Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and send it over to Mike Whiskey 7, Foxtrot, Juliet Kilo real quick, and then we'll take further check-ins. Alright, we'll get with her, with her here in just a moment. Okay, let's open it up to check-ins from anyone, anywhere. Anybody, anywhere. If you'd like to check into the Pride Radio Group Net, all I need are your call signs slowly, twice, and phonetically, and your pronouns too, if you like. This is Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar, standing by for check-ins from anybody, anywhere.
VK5 Tango Uniform X-Ray.
November 3, Victor Echo Mike, he, him.
Alright, we got Victor Kilo 5 Tango Uniform X-Ray. November 3 Victor Echo Mike. Got you 2 down. Who else is out there?
Kilo Echo 5, Hotel Charlie, Quebec, Dane.
This is KC3 VIU, Kilo Charlie
Woohoo!
3, Victor India Uniform.
Okay,
GB,
we got a double! Okay, that was a 2-station pileup, but we got you both down. Victor, sorry, not Victor. What am I thinking? Kilo Echo 5 Hotel Charlie Quebec and Kilo Charlie 3 Victor India Uniform. We got you both down. Who else is out there? Alright, we're still taking check-ins, so if you'd like to check in to the Pride Radio Group Net, please come forward with your call signs slowly, twice, and phonetically, and you're welcome to share your pronouns too if you like. This is Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar, she, her, and I'm looking for more check-ins to the Pride Radio Group Net. Okay, looks like we got 5 of you here, so we're gonna kick it up to the top of the list. Like Whiskey 7, Foxtrot, Juliet Kilo, Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar. You're first up.
Right, was that me? I'm Louis from FGP. I apologise if I've taken my tone schoolly. Yeah, I'm new to that. This is my first time. Unfortunately, I will be out fairly soon. I'd just like to listen if there's anything of interest. I've just recently got myself a GMR handheld, and I'm looking forward to getting to know anyone here and possibly joining the group. Over.
Alright, awesome sauce. Well, your radio's sounding fairly good, and welcome to the Pride Radio Network and also the Pride Radio Group Net. And yeah, we do this every Sunday at 2 a.m. Coordinated Universal Time, though the past few weeks I wasn't able to do it because of, I wasn't able to host this net because of one issue after another, but I'm finally here, I'm finally back, and yeah, it feels good to be back at it. Alright, alright, well, I just lost my train of thought, but we will, call you back here in just a little bit, but yeah, again, welcome aboard. Next station up on the list, Victor Kilo 5, Tango, Uniform X-Ray, Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar.
KK7RMO in the group, VK5 Tango Uniform X-Ray, returning. Good morning, afternoon and evening all, whichever is applicable for your time zone. Thanks for putting it on there, Kimberly. Times that I've been able to get up on the net, you haven't been here, and etc. late, so actually took pot luck with it to actually get up today and jump on the net because I'm still not feeling the greatest. So here we are. I haven't been up to a great deal radio-wise here, besides to say last weekend, Saturday, my mother, she passed her amateur radio foundation pool, and she doesn't come from anything merely related to radio and electronics, etc. So, not sure what she's going to get up to and do on radio, but we'll see in the near future. There she's already got a call sign, etc. So that went through on Monday, which is very quick for the ACMA. Beats the cop case that we had previously, which was the Maritime College. They would take 3 months. Anyway, back to you there, Kimberley, KJ7 Island, Group VK5, Tango Uniform X-Ray.
VK5 Tango Uniform X-Ray from KJ7 OMO returning. Well, a big congratulations to your mom for passing her foundation license, and hopefully she'll get some enjoyment out of ham radio and perhaps pass the higher level ham radio class exams. And yeah, it's good that they're finally issuing call signs real quick. The perks of switching to a new system. You get much faster turnaround time out of it. Alright, next station on the list. N3 VEM KJ7 OMO. It's your turn.
Okay, well, good evening, Kimberly and the net. And yeah, I'm just kind of hanging around in the shack here this evening. I'm literally on my HT, standing in the middle of my room, looking at all my miscellaneous projects that I'm in the middle of and kind of dabbling at stuff, but not really paying super detailed attention to any of the projects that I'm working on as I'm listening along here, just kind of floating thing to thing. But yeah, I've been up to a handful of exciting things. Have Kimberly at some point, maybe I'll ping you on Discord so I don't eat up the time on the net here, but I have some more exciting news on the repeater front that I'll share with you then. And yeah, the other somewhat neat thing that happened this week is my spouse found a book online that actually has my grandpa's picture on the front of it. So I grew up in a farming community, and my grandfather was known for breeding draft horses, and she found a book that was written, I'm not sure when, I think it was in the 60s or 70s, I have to look at the copyright stuff, but there's a draft horse primer book that was written, and his picture is on the front of it, raking one of his fields with his draft horses. So that's kind of a fun little thing that just found its way into my shack here. So yeah, up to the normal stuff. Other than leafing through that book, I'm fiddling with my rocket projects and just kind of tidying up the shack while we're hanging out here this evening. So I'll pass it back to the net. N3 VEM.
N3 VEM KJ7 OMO returning. Well, that is some exciting news, and I'm definitely looking forward to hearing about the repeater stuff. And yeah, awesome news on the rocket stuff. Sounds like you're having a load of fun. We have a YouTube check-in from Kilo Echo 5 Lima, who is having some Echolink issues at the moment. Thanks for your check-in, Phil. And 7-3. Next station on the list, Kilo Echo 5, Hotel Charlie, Quebec, from Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar.
Hello, folks on the net. This is going to be my second time actually checking into this net. The first time was on Echolink, and it was a while back, but I finally got myself an all-star node running, and excited to be here. Just wanted to say thanks to the net for being inclusive. I just recently was able to have an interaction with someone on Mastodon, and someone who lives in my state had a bad experience with some of the hams in this area, and I was able to say, no, there's a very inclusive group that you can go to, and was able to link the Pride Radio group. So thanks for all you do, and I'll pass it back to Net Control.
All right, you're quite welcome, and yeah, I'm happy that you were able to send that person our way, and we do look forward to hearing them on the net. Yeah, sorry I wasn't around for the net for the past few weeks. You know, I've had one issue after another, but like I said earlier, I'm glad I'm back. Feels so good to be back at it. All right, KC3VIU, KJ7OMO, you're next.
Hello, Kimberly, and all the rest on the night. Yeah, it's great to have you back. Kimberly, great to be participating in the net again. I also had an opportunity to meet up with some folks in Lancaster this week and found out that two of them are radio amateurs. This was a LGBTQ group, so fine. I just took my HT with me and was able to strike up conversations, so that's really cool. And boy, do I have a whole bunch of other tales to tell for other fun things, but I'll wait for future rounds. And I'll pass it back to Net Control. So this is KC3VIU, back to Net Control.
Alright, awesome sauce. Good to hear you again. I was going to comment on what you said, but it left my mind. Yeah, it is what it is. And speaking of YouTube, in addition to broadcasting this net live on YouTube, I am also now broadcasting it on Twitch and Kick. YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, all three of them simultaneously. More coverage of the net that way. Hehe. Alright. We're at the bottom of the list, so let's see if we could find additional check-ins to the net. If you'd like to check into the Pride Radio Group net, all I need are your call signs slowly, twice, and phonetically, and you're welcome to share your pronouns too if you like. This is Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar, Mike Oscar, and I am looking for additional check-ins to the Pride Radio Group net. Alright, we have a YouTube check-in from Kilo 5 Sierra Yankee November. JC, welcome aboard. I'll fix your name on the net logger here in just a sec. Do we have any additional check-ins to the Pride Radio Group net? Please call now with your call signs solely, twice, and phonetically, and you're welcome to share your pronouns too if you like. Okay, we have a brief key up but no audio. Station calling, try that again. Alrighty, we're gonna kick it back up to the top of the list. Mike Whiskey 7, Foxtrot Juliet Kilo from Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar.
Hi, this is Andrew Sullivan of UK back again. I just had a weird issue here where I got sort of disconnected. My hotspot disconnected. I'm talking now by Echolink. And to be honest, I don't know what you do with this. I might just monitor for a bit and just listen and unless anyone has any suggestions, I might quickly fix the issue. But honestly, I don't know what to do with this now. I'll just say back over to net control.
Mike Whiskey 7, Foxtrot Juliet Kilo from Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar returning. That is weird. I recommend, if you're not part, first of all, if you're not part of the Pride Radio Group Discord, I recommend you join it. You can do that by going to prideradio.group. Again, the website is prideradio.group. You can sign up for a membership, and they'll give you a link to the Discord server once they approve you. And once you're in it, then go ahead and mention the problem you have on Discord, and one of the folks that are a lot more that are more expert than I am on these hotspots can weigh in on it. But yeah, I'm not sure what the issue is with the hotspot. I mean, from what I'm thinking, probably a connection issue or something, probably a network issue or a Wi-Fi issue or something, I'm not sure. Or it could also be on our end, we don't know. But yeah, I do recommend dropping your question on the Discord, and I'm pretty sure somebody will respond. VK5TUX KJ7 OMO, over to you. And by the way, anybody on air can also respond to that question too, so hang tight, because maybe somebody will, yeah. Anyway, VK5TUX, go ahead and take it, KJ7 OMO.
KJ7 IMO in the group, VK5 Tango Uniform X-Ray returning. Yeah, I didn't hear the question, unfortunately. Otherwise I'd probably be able to respond with some help, but I'm happy to try and help after the net. I can't presently hold it, but hopefully by the time it gets back round to my turn there, I will have had my lunch cooked. So I'm just cooking lunch, unfortunately, at the moment there. So I'll put it back to you there, Kimberley. KJ7 IMO in the group, VK5 Tango Uniform X-Ray.
Alright, no worries. It was something about her hotspot getting disconnected, you know, frequently, or something like that. I couldn't quite catch the whole thing. M3VEM KJ7 OMO, I'll toss it over to you.
Okay, yeah, and unfortunately I don't have any good tips on the hotspot question either. I've actually never used a hotspot, so I'm probably one of the least qualified people to help with troubleshooting on them. Dabbled with a lot of things, but somehow I've never gotten into the hotspot stuff, and I've actually never gotten into DMR or Fusion or any of those types of digital modes either. That's one of the things on my list, but I've always got so many projects going on. I've never quite made it down to those in my list, and well, some of my projects end up being inherited too. Like the thing that I'm trying to decide what, if anything, I can do with is the Hamfest that I was at I guess last Sunday or the Sunday before. I've lost track of time now. The Hamfest I was at recently, where I picked up some stuff. They basically threw in some stuff like, hey, we haven't been able to sell this. Do you want to take this stuff too? And I said, sure, load it into my car. So in my office that I'm kind of like stepping over as I walk around are some big commercial panel antennas for 2.4 and 5.8 gigahertz, which I'm trying to decide if they would actually be useful along with like my Arden node or not. Unfortunately, they're just single feed antennas, and most of the Arden stuff uses that dual feed MIMO style antenna. So I'm trying to decide if they'd be useful for that. They also gave me a bunch of like commercial linking equipment, so like some CPE equipment from a commercial site. So in theory, I could make my own little 2.4 or 5.8 gigahertz link between my house and I don't know where. My in-laws aren't too far away. Maybe we should share. They have a faster internet connection than me, so maybe I'll try playing with those 5.8 links and share their internet and give up on mine. Who knows? But yeah, that's kind of the stuff I inherited that I now have to quickly decide if I'm going to do something with or not, because they're taking up a lot of room. Back to the net, N3 VEM.
Oh my goodness. I wonder if you could make a modification to the antenna things so that it could take a dual input instead of a single input. Maybe swap a component or two out. Who knows? Or maybe you could use them things for different purposes. Decisions. Anyhow, KE5 Hotel Charlie Quebec from KJ7 OMO. We'll toss it over to you.
I sometimes when I see your posts on Mastodon N3VEM, you make me jealous with some of the cool things that you end up messing around with, but I definitely don't envy the decision fatigue that you end up with for some of the cool things you inherit. And I've got similarly a lot of projects laying around in my office, my shack that need my attention, but I haven't quite made a decision on yet. So decisions. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't had a whole lot going on lately. Most of my my radio tinkering has just been joining nets and messing around with my All-Star node. And then I've been doing some 3D printing and modeling for little one-off things here and there. But yeah, I think that's...
Oops. KE5HCQ from KJ7 OMO returning. You cut out abruptly at the end. And by the way, your All-Star node is sounding really great. We'll toss it back over to you.
KE5HCQ, sorry about that. I guess my HT decided to go ahead and just quit on me. It's a little Baofeng, but
of course.
Yeah, I'm back on. So thank you for that. I'm never sure if the All-Star node sounds good on the other end, but I appreciate the feedback on that. I'm going to toss it back over to you now, back to net control.
Alright, awesome sauce. We're going to toss it over to KC3VIU from KJ7 OMO.
Hello once again. Hey, yeah, I wanted to mention, I've been posting some photos and stuff, but I've been to about only half of the Pride events I intend to go to this Pride season, if you will. A fair number of them were delayed for other times. There were 3 Pride 3 different Pride events I've been to, not including the ones swimming get together. And there was also a picnic for the local trans folks. I went to that, and it's been pretty good as far as that kind of stuff goes. Been doing some volunteering at the community clothing closet we have, and picking up some neat new little outfits as I kind of exchange a bunch of things. So that's a whole bunch of fun. I'll continue on more in a couple minutes, but for now, back to that control. This is KC3VAU, back to KJ7 OMO.
Alright, that sounds awesome, and we look forward to hearing more about it. Alright, folks, so we're at the bottom of the list, so let's see if we can get some additional check-ins to the Pride Radio group net. All I need are your call signs slowly, twice, and phonetically, and you're welcome to share your pronouns too if you like. This is Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar, and I'm looking for additional check-ins to the Pride Radio group net. Alright, any additional check-ins to the Pride Radio group net? Please come now with your call signs slowly, twice, and phonetically. Alrighty, folks, in case if you're not able to check in via voice, you're welcome to check in via NetLogger. You can check in via the YouTube live stream, the Twitch live stream, or even the Kick live stream. If you're on WinLink, you could send a WinLink message to my call sign, and I will retrieve that and get you checked in that way. You can also check in via Mastodon or other networks that are able to talk to Mastodon. My Mastodon handle is at KJ7OMO at mastodon.radio. Again, at KJ7OMO at mastodon.radio. You can also email me your check-ins. My email is kj7omo at gmail.com, Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar at gmail.com. If you're on the Pride Radio Group Discord server, you're welcome to check in via the Skeds channel. And if you happen to know my private social media links, you can check in via that as well. And if you are a shortwave listener or a scanner listener, or if you're listening to via any of our live streams and you're not yet licensed, well, I highly encourage you and even urge you to study for your licenses and get your licenses, because you're missing out on a lot of fun if you don't. Trust me on that one. Alright, with that out of the way... Oh shoot, I forgot to open up the NetLogger chat. No worries, folks. I'll get that open here shortly. We're going to toss it back up to Mike Whiskey 7, Foxtrot Juliet Kilo from Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar. Mike Whiskey 7, Foxtrot Juliet Kilo from Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar. Alright, well, I think she went to bed, because it is kind of late over there anyways. If you're still hearing me, thanks for joining us, and I'll toss 7 threes your way, and feel free to come back anytime. VK5TUX KJ7OMO. We'll toss it over to you.
KJ7 Almo in the group VK5, Tango Uniform X-ray returning. Yeah, no problems there, Kimberly. Yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, I've got a friend turning up soon here, so I'm not sure how much longer I'll be able to actually chat myself, because I've got to have lunch, and they're probably going to be here in about an hour. But probably the newest thing to the collection at the moment, besides what a friend's dropping off this afternoon, I've bought earlier in the week a radio and theory handbook, which arrived on Friday there. And yeah, it's for amateur radio operators, written by amateur radio operators, so it's basically anything from foundation through to advanced theory. So I'm going to be going through that to study up for my advanced examination. I want to hopefully do that by the end of the year, but medical stuff has been putting me behind the eight ball there with that one. And probably the only other notable thing is, well, today friends dropping in a IC208 H radio, which hopefully I'll get around sometime soon to fitting into the mother's car and setting that up. But I've got to get a mobile antenna and what have you for that, and look at what the best way of actually mounting the antenna is on her little car before I actually go purchasing the antenna and set up. So for now there, Kimberly, I will bow out, and yeah, it's good to hear someone else with All-Star as well on the net, because that's how I'm coming through at the moment. So, alright, cheers and 73 to all. If net's still going a little bit later, I'll pop back in. But otherwise, yeah, we'll catch everyone hopefully next week. VK5TUX going clear of KJ7RMO, but I'll be listening.
VK5TUX from KJ7OMO returning. Alright, awesome sauce. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, and I'll throw my 7.3s your way, and yeah, have fun with the person that you're about to meet up with. N3VEM KJ7OMO, we'll toss it over to you.
Okay, yeah. Well, I think the All-Star crowd might be dominating the net this evening, because I think there's if VK5TUX was on our All-Star and Dane's on All-Star, and my repeater's coming in through All-Star, so we might be taking over via All-Star. You might have to rename it to the Pride All-Star net, but no, maybe not quite. And yeah, Dane, it took me the first 2 rounds to connect your call sign and your Mastodon handle together in my brain. So once I finally did, I went, oh, okay. Well, now it's nice to actually hear your voice and hear you chatting on the air a little bit, in addition to our exchanges that we've had on Mastodon, which have always been very pleasant. And yeah, Phoebe, you were talking about, I saw on the Discord your pictures, and I had commented too, the swimming event that you posted pictures of. The pool that you guys are at for that one is the closest city Lancaster pool to where I live. I won't say I'm close enough to hit it with a baseball if I threw it. If I had a spud gun, I could maybe hit it with a spud gun from my house. But yeah, that's the one that's closest to us, and my kids have actually been pestering to make a trip over there since we've been having this blistering heat, which I guess we're in for some more of this coming week, it sounds like. So yeah, we'll likely be making a trip over there sometime within the next week or so ourselves. But yeah, I'll send it back to the net for another round. N3 VEM.
Alright, N3 VEM from KJ7. I'm returning. Okie dokie. Let's see. We have a Discord check-in from Kilo Delta 2 Sierra November uniform. Thanks for your check-in. And we're going to toss it over to Kilo Echo 5 Hotel Charlie Quebec from Kilo Juliet 7 Oscar Mike Oscar.
This is Kilo Echo 5, Hotel Charlie, Quebec. Yeah, thank you. It's definitely good to hear everyone's voice. Like you said, All-Star is representing here, and Mastodon is representing. It's fun to get to connect everyone's voices to their handles on there. And it sounds like I need to join the Discord here pretty soon, just so I can be part of that conversation too. But I think this is going to have to be my final round for me. I've got to get back to my partner and back to my family, but it's been really good chatting with everyone. This is Kilo Echo 5 Hotel Charlie, Quebec, passing it back over to Net Control.
Okie KE5HCQ from KJ7 OMO returning. Alright, no worries. If you'd like to join the Discord server, just open up your web browser, type in the web address prideradio.group. Again, the website is prideradio.group. Fill out the membership form, free to join, and within a few days they'll send you a link to the Discord server where you could come on in and have fun chatting with us while we're off the radio or something. Anyhow, thanks for being here, and 7-3 to you, and enjoy the rest of the evening with your partner. And we'll toss it over to KC3VAU from KJ7 OMO.
Well, I suppose I'm the only one that's on Echolink tonight then. Yeah, I've been looking to get or possibly make my own directional Yagi for my HT so I can reach out and get some more range from the thing. Much more directional stuff. Maybe even work space stations and such, or the space station, I suppose. But yeah, I've been kind of looking forward to doing that. I did see online that there's a couple of decent ones on Amazon that not only are handheld but allow for tripod mount, and that would be really nice. I haven't got anything for necessarily tracking, to automatically track space stations, but it certainly would be worthwhile to at least give it a try. And like I say, mostly I would like to extend the range of my HT. There's other repeaters I'd like to be able to get to. So I'm looking forward to maybe give another try. And also starting my own nodes and whatnot. So anyway, I'm going to put it back to net. This is KC3VIU, back to net control. KJ7 OMO.
Alrighty, sorry, I got distracted and yeah, I forgot what I was going to tell you. We have a netlogger check-in from Kilo 3 Foxtrot November Bravo, who is currently having issues accessing the TGIF network. So we'll see if we can get them over on this network via an alternate method. But in the meantime, looks like they're gonna be on YSF. All right. In the meantime, we're taking check-ins, so if you'd like to check into the Pride Radio group net, feel free to come forward with your call signs slowly, twice, and phonetically, and you're welcome to share your pronouns too if you like. This is Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar, she, her, and I'm looking for additional check-ins to the net. Uh-oh. Alright, my computer froze for a moment. But I got it sorted. Do we have any additional check-ins to the net? Please come now with your call signs solely, twice, and phonetically, and we'll get you added to the list.
Kilo 3 Foxtrot November Bravo. Kilo 3 Foxtrot November Bravo. There, pronouns very laid out.
Okay, Kilo 3 Foxtrot November Bravo, we got you down. Who else is out there? Alright, Kilo 3, Foxtrot November Bravo from Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar. Go ahead and take it.
Yeah, how's everyone doing? This is the second time I've checked in here. I'm trying to get my DMR radio to work. Yeah, fun few weeks of radio. I just got my new vanity call sign. I was Kilo Charlie 3 equal back here. But now I am Kilo 3 Foxtrot November Bravo. Yeah, I don't really have much to add. Yeah, I just wanted to check in and hi to everyone. That's it. That's it.
Alright, K3FNB from KJ7, Oma returning. Congratulations on the vanity call sign. And yeah, thanks for checking in. We'll toss it back your way here in just a bit. But first, we're gonna see if we have additional check-ins before we move back up to the top. Any additional check-ins, please come now with your call signs solely, twice, and phonetically, and you're welcome to share your pronouns too if you like. Alright, I know N3VEM said on Discord that he was going to step away for a short bit, but would be back. But I'm going to call him anyway to see if he's back. N3VEM KJ7. N3VEM KJ7 OMO. Who the heck is bothering me on Discord? Oh. Alright, well, looks like he's away at the moment, so we're gonna toss it over to KC3VIU from KJ7 OMO.
Yes, this is KC3VIU. Yeah, I can't really believe with all the things that I've been wanting to say that I can't remember any of them at this moment. Oh boy, that's a heck of a thing. Um, but that's the way it goes. So, oh, and well, there was one thing. Back to Vance. The yeah, it's supposed to be something like 99 one day here this week. And it's been pretty darn warm other days. Fortunately, yesterday and the day before, it was nice and overcast, and the temperature was reasonable. I don't think it much went beyond 80 degrees either day, but we're going to pay for it soon. Um, so, yeah. Spend a lot of time putting my feet in a nice cool bucket of water. Anyway, back to net control. This is KC3VIU.
Alrighty. No worries there. K3FNB, KJ7, OMO, back to you.
Yeah, let's see, what's been going on with me with radio? I started to work with Long Island civilians and taking contact with them civilians. Really early. I didn't think once was my first week. Um, radio's been pretty slow for me to get those approved, and I haven't been logging anything because I didn't know how to my own phone. So yeah, not much has been going on.
Alright, no worries there. By the way, your audio is a bit on the low side. You may need to bump your microphone gain up a little bit. Alright, folks, we're at the bottom of the list. Do we have any additional check-ins at the moment? Please come now with your call signs slowly, twice, and phonetically, and we'll get you added to the list. This is Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar, and we're looking for more check-ins to the Pride Radio Group Net. Alright, do we have anybody out there wishing to check into the Pride Radio Group Net? Please come now with your call signs solely, twice, and phonetically, and you're welcome to share your pronouns too if you like. This is KJ7, OMO, she, her, and I'm looking for more check-ins to the Pride Radio Group Net. Okay, we'll check one more time to see if Vance is back with us. N3VEM, KJ7, OMO. Alright, well, looks like he's still away, so we'll mark him down as unavailable on the net logger. KC3VIU, KJ7, OMO, go ahead and take it away.
Yeah, this is KC3VIU. Yeah, I guess whatever I have to say, we'll probably end up having to wait till next week then. But in the interim, I am very grateful that the net is back. I genuinely look forward to it each Saturday night. And I know there's a couple delayed starts there in June that I missed out on, thinking it wasn't going to happen. But I went back and was listening to them, so there was at least that. But I really missed the community that this brings. And let's face it, there are a few other places where we can really let ourselves be ourselves and discuss our geeky hobby and whatnot else. So, yeah. So thank you for being here for the net. Hope the problems from the past are just that past. And I'll send 733s and 73s out then. This is KC3 VIU, clear but listening. Thank you.
KC3VIU from KJ7 OMO returning. Yeah, no worries. One way you can know if the net is starting, because I'm always live streaming it. If you're subscribed to the YouTube, Twitch, or Kick feeds, or even all three of those feeds, if you're following me on Twitch or Kick, that is, they don't use the term subscribe unless it's a monetary thing. But YouTube uses the term subscribe the same way that Twitch would use the term follow. So if you're following me on Twitch or Kick, or if you're subscribed on YouTube, you'll get a notification. And that's when you know, hey, I'm about to be on the air. Even if it's going to wind up being delayed for one reason or another, if you see the stream pop up, you know that the net is going to start. So that's one way of finding out. And also I would announce, I generally would announce it on Discord too, but sometimes I'm a little late announcing those. And I also announce it on the Fediverse as well, which includes Mastodon and a bunch of other non-Mastodon software that's able to connect with Mastodon. I generally post notices there too. Sometimes I'm late doing it. But, yeah. The two best ways to know if the net is starting is either by listening to the network and seeing if it's going to start, or by keeping an eye on the YouTube, Twitch, and Kick feeds. Anyhow, 3373 to you, and thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you next time. K3FNB, KJ7 OMO, looks like looks like people are dropping out, eh?
Yeah, I guess I'm the last one standing. Yeah, I turned on my mic gain. I don't know if I'm sounding any better or if overcorrected, but I'll let you know. I'll hear what you say, what I sound like. Yeah, it's great to have the net back again. A little late with issues with DMR. And yeah, the YouTube stream was how I realized that things were actually happening at my radio. I had my radio next to me in bed, waiting for the net to start, and it never started, but it was started. But anyway, yeah, so, yeah, it's the last round, so, D3FMB, that's enough.
Alrighty. Yep, no worries there. Alright, folks, since people are dropping out like flies, we're going to call for a final round of check-ins. If we don't get any additional check-ins, we're going to shut the net down. If we do get additional check-ins, we're going to keep it going for a little bit. So, do we have any additional check-ins to the Pride Radio Group net? All I need are your call signs solely, twice, and phonetically, and you're welcome to share your pronouns too if you like. This is Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar she her, and I'm looking for additional check-ins to the Pride Radio Group net. Sanitax on YouTube. Ice. Thanks for your check-in. Hopefully you're still working on your license. Alright, final call. Any additional check-ins out there? If we don't get any more check-ins, we're shutting things down. Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar, looking for more check-ins to the Pride Radio Group net. Okay, well, looks like that's it. We're just gonna go through these the 2 remaining stations, and then we'll shut things down. N3VEM, are you back with us? KJ7OMO. Nope. Well, if you can hear me, 7-3, and thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out, and we look forward to hearing you again. K3FNB KJ7OMO, you're the last one standing besides me.
Yep, I guess it was 73, and that's it. Alright, have a good night, and I'll talk to you next week. 73, K3, F&B, that's it.
Alrighty, K3FNB KJ7OMO 73 to you too, and we'll catch you next time. Alright, folks, before we shut things down, do we have any final comments from previously checked-in stations? Alrighty, everyone. I think I'm going to call that a wrap. Thank you all for participating and bringing fun to the airwaves. I would like to express gratitude to the Waverley Amateur Radio Society in Sydney, Australia, for allowing us to connect our network to their repeater system so that we could bring coverage to the Sydney area. Special thanks to 2 very special people for helping with the making of this network. Victor Kilo 3 Juliet Echo Delta, Victor Kilo 2 Whiskey Alpha Yankee. Without their help, this network would not be possible. And thanks to the entire Pride Radio group for giving us the blessing to make this whole thing happen. Even though our repeater system's not officially affiliated, but we are very much part of the Pride Radio group, and we are so happy to be part of the Pride Radio group. I now release all frequencies, repeaters, and other systems back to their regular amateur use. Thank you once again, and 7-3 to everybody from Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar. I'm now closing this net with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 check-ins, including yours truly, 3 of which were online, 2 of the online check-ins from YouTube, 1 of them from Discord. 10 total check-ins. Alright, folks, I'm out of here. 7-3 from Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar. You know what, come to think of it, I should start adding our third-party check-in as a check-in as well. I don't know why I haven't done that. But I'm going to start doing that. I hear you, Xanatex. Life's a struggle. But, you know, you'll get through it. No worries. And yeah, just don't give up on your goal of getting a license. But do get your life sorted out. That's very important. Yeah, it's good to see you too. Good to see you on here too. Okie well, now that the net is over with, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. If you haven't done so already, feel free to like, subscribe, ring that bell if you're watching from YouTube, or if you're watching from Twitch or Kick, follow me on those channels, or if you just want to follow me on all 3, subscribe/follow me on all 3 platforms, feel free, because I'm broadcasting on all 3 of them at once. Alright, y'all. I'm heading on out of here. I will see y'all next time. I'm probably going to play a game or something on my gaming channel, Kimberly McBlaze, so be sure to check it out. Yeah. I'll catch y'all later. Alright,